Okay, we're ready to go. Let's talk to Ada.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
You barely travel with me,
Here
Ada.
you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
Let me see. We still need it. Yeah.
I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
You're being
ridiculous.
helpful.
If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Well, let's try to go for this one.
Defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
I appreciate what you're trying to do.
I knew that would fail.
It's obvious that having my personality mode on is causing me to make mistakes. I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish
you
up my
better.
calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Okay, let's give Jezebel a body. Good, I have enough parts.
Yes?
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Oh yeah, she's done. I'm not even gonna bother outfitting her too much.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Interesting. This photo you selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Tough shit.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I can do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils, poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I knew there was some good left inside that brain.
What you call good, I call my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations,
God, I hate this clipping in dialogue.
human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help.
Oh, so they went
tends to result in
Ultron.
numerous complex side effects.
Such as...
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
I hate this bitch.
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Would you like me to go with you?
Ah, what a bitch. Ah, goody. Alright, let's do this level up real quick. I'm probably gonna put that chip on Ada. That reminds me, I do gotta get to Robots Expert soon. Alright. So we'll outfit Ada with that new chip. Radar beacon. Wait, why don't I have the
I'll
chip?
follow, sir.
Okay.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Oh, I have to speak to her first.
Ada?
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Nah, not at all.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to access the Mechanist facility?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Would you allow me to assist you on this mission?
Yeah,
Of
sure,
course,
why
Ada.
not?
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Oh, I just remembered my whole... Yeah, I've just been severely crippled. Alright, let's just dump some shit here. I don't really have any junk. It's mostly food items that I'm packing. You know, I never need that much. The grilled rad stack can stay, the mud fruit, the corn, and the carrots can go. This is why I don't like using companions. I think I'll dump some ammo while I'm here. Or some cores. The cores weigh like 4 pounds a piece, so I think I'll dump about 10 cores. Shotgun shells. I'm not gonna need them. And I think the 308s, I'll knock about 250 off of that. That should lighten the load some. I just have to remember all my ammo was here. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Alright, Ada, let's put that module in you. What the hell?
Hey,
What can I do for you?
Ada.
Here you are, sir.
Okay. What the hell is the objective here? Install the MSAT on a robot. So I want to put it on Ada, but... Oh. Alright. Let's outfit her just to be a little bit stronger. That's fine for now, I guess. Yeah, I forget that hacking, no, I don't need her for any of those skills. Let's see if I can give her a bigger arm. A Protectron arm. Superior carrying capacity, reduced melee damage. Superior melee damage, reduced carrying capacity. Protectron. That looks ugly. Now with Ada, left hand automatic laser, Let's see if I can give her something a little nicer. Scattering laser. Automatic laser.
If you leave enough graveyard, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
Now the legs. I'll actually give her a Mr. Handy thruster. Just because I like the Mr. Handy thruster. I hate the paint, so let's make her something I can recognize. There we go. Alright, she's ready to go.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
I should have enough fusion cores to get me to and from without any issue, I hope. And again, there's going to be a lot of bots on the way.
Robot workbench has enormous potential. Now Jackson.
My spray and pray will be my primary for this one. Though I will be doing this a little bit differently. I'm going to try and achieve a different ending, because there's a way you can get to the Mechanist without having to fight all those damn robots, and I want to avoid the robots. So I'm trying to think of the best way of getting there. I want to avoid most of this, so we're going to take a little bit of a detour. I don't think there's any enemies here. No, they're still dead from my last time coming through here. I cross this bridge often enough. The only thing I don't like about the Automatron is you have to have a robot companion in the final mission, which this is going to hurt me severely. I outfitted Ada pretty strongly. I mean, she has some pretty good ordnance on her, but she's not going to be anywhere near as strong as I would want. Because my normal, if I ever have a robot companion in this playthrough, I tend to stick closer to like a Sentry Bot torso with some Gatling guns, with some Gatling lasers. Anything less than that, it's usually never done. I never usually do anything less than that. You know what, let's see how she does. Well, she's doing the job. I'll give her that. Now, does anyone in here have the parts that I want? Good job, Ada. Scabbard, Rust Devil. Nah. It's mostly shit. Assaultron head. The only one that I would take if they have it is... There's one head I want in particular, and they don't have it. Yeah, and I hate the Eyebot helmet. I think it's stupid looking. Fusion core removed. I'm down to 17. Yeah, I'll be fine. 17 cores. I could probably do it on 10, really. I like my hybrid suit. I like the way that I put this suit together. With Tesla arm pieces, the chest piece, and then the rest of it being Enclave armor. It looks really cool. It's a pretty cool combination together. It looks good from almost every angle. It looks a little meaner than the Exo armor, so I'm rather happy with how it came out. My only complaint with it is, with this they could have potentially built more armor. Like, why we don't have any really unique power armor is beyond me. I would love to have seen Skeeter. And that takes care of him. I would have loved to have seen something a little bit like unique variations of different power armors, or at least one unique set per series. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different power armors in the game. There should have at least been 4 or 5 different unique sets with each one. Instead, we get thrown 3 pieces of Tesla power armor, which shouldn't it have been 5? I mean, I get that you get a huge energy weapon boost, but still, it should have been 5. And it's just the pieces are a little bit disappointing. I think we need something better in the power armor department. And lately I've been reading up on Nuka World, which should be coming out, ballpark it within a week or 2. Today being the 9th, it should be, I would say it should be out about 2 weeks from, holy shit, 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna guess that was a suicider, because there's a big raider camp, there's a big super mutant camp over there, so I'm gonna assume that's what it was. Anyways, I'm gonna guess it'll be released in 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the most, if they're pushing for a late August release. And it's supposed to be the last DLC, which kind of disappoints me. I like Fallout 4, but it's not as good as Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. I think a lot of what they put in it that's new makes it over the top and the far superior as far as surviving in the wastes goes, but everything else kind of falls short. The map is good, but it seems small. Even in survival, it seems small. I mean, you can't really fast travel, but you sort of... I've seen enough, I've walked back and forth across these wastes enough times to know where everything is. I did kind of had that issue in Fallout 3, but not quite. And Vegas ran a hell of a lot better. Even though New Vegas arguably has the smallest map of the 3, I found it to be just a better game. A lot of people say that Obsidian did it better, and I'm inclined to believe. So, alright, we're here at County Crossing. I haven't done shit to County Crossing other than put up a ton of turrets. I was going to build my first vault sort of expansion here, but I didn't bother with that. I might in the future when I get enough parts, because God forbid getting rubber in this is extremely hard now. So what I'll do is I'll jump it back to about 8 in the morning. That way I have plenty of time. I have plenty of daylight, even though it doesn't quite matter underground. But I want as many advantages as I can. And once again, I'll be doing this different than the previous ones. Because I've done the Automatron twice over. And I just recently found out that you can actually achieve a secret ending.
That power armor will provide adequate protection.
Well, somewhat. It lets you bypass. It's just a trick to let you bypass the fighting. Alright, that should... Oh, I need food. I'll just eat one of the grilled rat stacks. Alright, I'll just take all the water. Boy, I lost 100 points of carry weight. That's why I don't like carrying companions with me. I just need Ada to get me in. Once I get in all the way, because I want to achieve that ending, I might just kick her to the curb. Now, County Crossing is the best place to save, because It's a straight shot from there to the Mechanist's lair. As a matter of fact, the Mechanist's lair, where it really is, the entrance is back here. It's in this building. And that's probably where I'll be coming out of with the DLC. Now, as far as future plans go, because this is pretty much done, I just gotta make my way through the Mechanist's lair. The next move will probably be doing a little bit of Brotherhood side questing, because I wanna get a couple of those side quests done, just to the point where I'm in good with them. Something infected me, don't know what. I just want to get in good with them, and then after I'm in good with them, then we gotta do the main story a little bit, just so we could go to Far Harbor, because we gotta get Nick Valentine just to do the side quest. Which, that won't be hard. Getting Nick isn't too hard. And that's the plan. I really want to get to Far Harbor. I want to try and finish up Far Harbor before Nuka World comes out, if at all possible. And then we'll do Nuka World as soon as possible, depending on what the parameters of Nuka World is, because I have no clue what the requirements are for Nuka World. I might jump into my other character to do Nuka World, because I don't know what to expect from it. Which my other character is playing in non-survival, and it's maxed out. I mean, he's got killer stats. So I might just do that to make things slightly easier. Oh right, traps. I completely forget about traps in this place. Alright.
Here.
The reason why I put her on the Mr. Handy thruster is because if you give her wheels or if you give her legs, for some reason they always act weird. So that's why they're using the Handy thruster. And I love this door because it's a great callback to Fallout 3 when you find the Mechanist. And I was very surprised to see it come back, but I like these sort of Get Smart style unique doors. And this to me, this door right here is very Get Smart.
Opening security doors.
I was half expecting these doors to close behind me on the way back. Okay. Anyways, the goal in here is there are 3 or 4 tapes. Okay, let's avoid them. I should have sold my my bobby pins. Now I still look for the sweet spots, but I don't bother worrying as much because I can pick the doors. Anyways, we'll be looking for bobby pins now and fusion cells. Gotta have the fusion cells. Oh, you stupid robot! Don't you dare go through that laser beam grid. Most of them are located internally, so we should find it fairly easy. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but I'm not gonna read every single terminal, but I'm gonna kind of skim over what this facility was before, during the pre-war. What it was, if you've ever wondered where RoboBrains came from, this is kind of the prototyping phase for it. And what it basically is, some people volunteered, some people didn't. It was a government project to try and make supercomputers and advanced robots. So what they would do is they would take people, they would scoop their brains out, and they would put them in biogel, which is the stuff that keeps the brains alive, and they would put them in robot bodies. And that's how it started. is they would do it with that, and some would retain their memories and it would go wrong. So they designed this whole program to wipe their minds and make them think that they were never human to begin with. Okay, potion and remind. I don't know why, but I chose ladder. And it's just, it gets a little monstrous towards the bottom because you sort of get to the labs where they took the brains out, and none of it was voluntary. I mean, this was just a government project that was Vault-Tec levels fucked up. So they would take people, unwilling applicants' brains out. Some of them they would put in robot bodies. Some of them they would experiment on. I mean, it sort of goes all over the place. And this is where the mechanists decide to build their home. They found the robotics lab, and it was just a it was a mechanic's wet dream, basically. Okay, there's still a few possibilities to knock out. I want to knock out as many as I can. And this place is littered with traps. Lots and lots of traps. I think that's the end of it. Alright, what came the closest? Lowest. Lowest with 2. ES. I'll go with armies. Okay, it's not armies. Up here? And it was intent. At least I got the maxed out perk, so it doesn't matter. I can just retype every time, but these terminals are just annoying. And I want to just hack the grid. I want to get the grid unlocked, so I don't even have to try and... If I want bonus XP, I would just try and crack them all. But I'm really not in the mood to do that tonight. So instead, I'm just opting to try and pass the terminal. If I can't pass it, I can always just pick the door. Which, even if I pass it, I might still do. Wow. This one is just, it's not going to give me anything really to use, is it? Okay, I'm going to take one guess. I've been thinking Scorch. And I was wrong. Alright, this will be my last try. So I do not want to be doing this for 5-10 minutes. Knives, one chance. Huh. Let's...
Electrical fault in the sensor array. Sensors
Huh.
offline.
Okay, so I closed that, I sealed that door off. Alright. I do have to crack this one though. This one's a non-negotiable door. Luckily there's not a ton of options with these ones. Like, your options are limited on what the password could be. I don't even bother trying to figure out what the word could possibly be. In Fallout 3 in New Vegas, they did this 1,000 times better because it gave you better clues. And the words were, it was just closer. It would tell you what letters were probably part of that sentence. So I've already narrowed it down to 2. Just by looking at it, I've narrowed it down to 2 already. So,
Nice.
there we go. Good. Okay, availability menu override done. Please provide the required authorization. So, that's what I need. I need 3 holotapes, 3 or 4 holotapes. These holotapes will get me into the facility where the Mechanist is directly. Now this video is admittedly boring. Oh, come on, pick the door. Okay, the sweet spot's gotta be about there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use the Fett's Revenge. And I'm getting my ass handed to me. What I give for a pulse gun. Alright. I'll take a refreshing beverage. That would be a trick. Wow. This is not going to be a fun run. Matter of fact, this probably... I'm probably going to die 1 or 2 times on this one. And this is why I definitely do not want to have to fight these robots. These ones are simple. And Ada is down. Okay. Shotgun, assault run head, fusion cells. I'm gonna need those.
Take as much as we can carry.
Yeah, Ada.
Scan this.
Yeah, you can't even get up. Well, this has been fun, and I can't even craft any of that shit. Alright. Alright, well, I think we'll end it here on this video. When we get back, hopefully we'll have Ada back up and running.